everybody, it's Welonz, and we're checking out a visual novel called Necrobarista today. Gonna take a bold guess and say that this game is probably about necromancy and baristas. Usually when we think of visual novels, we think of a lot of text and not much movement on the screen, but from watching the trailer, this one seems like it's gonna be a bit different. From what I saw, it basically was fully animated, so I guess we'll see what it really looks like. They thought of the faraway grave on the plain. They thought of the comrade who came not again. They lifted their glasses, and sadly, they said, "We drink to the name of the mate who is dead." Henry Lawson. It's so bloody damp down here. I know we're in a cellar, but I don't suppose you have a window we could open or anything? Yeah, we've got a vent that leads outside somewhere. Maddie, can you open it up? Get some fresh air coming through? I'm pretty sure it's got a dumpster or something sitting on top of it right now. Besides, I'm busy. Just grin and bear it. You can see it is a visual novel, but the presentation certainly is interesting. Oh, I gotta proceed myself. Can we get this over with? We've done this before, old man. You know it takes a while to set up. Calm your farm. I do not appreciate your tone. Sorry. I can't tell who is who by the silhouettes just yet. Yes! Can we get some more lights on, maybe? With all the crap you've got scattered around the place, I'd like to at least know where I'm putting my feet. Ashley, would you mind? Whoa. Okay, I thought we were gonna be in a bar, but this is clearly not very bar-like. Where are we right now? We are in a cellar that looks like an underground lab, and there's some roots from a tree above? Wait, how many people are here? I see... Oh, okay, I can look around. I see this person, I see this person. 1, 2, 3. There's also 2 silhouettes here. Can I... click? Thanks. You're more organized than last time, I see. Practice makes perfect. Hey, Maddie! How much more wire do we need? This lady, she has a... Is that a mechanical arm? This is Maddie. I think that's enough. Great. Now... Che? What's up, little P? I found you a chair. Oh, thank you. It's not actually an old man. It's a younger guy, but Maddie calls him an old man. So, this whole thing... Surely it's not legal, yeah? Maddie wasn't clear on that. Yes, the council found it confronting. For good reason, I suppose. It's the 2 people in the shadows speaking. Because it utterly upsets the natural order. Mate, it's not just bureaucracy. Shush, you. Most rules can be bent, after all. And Maddie has a particular fascination with breaking rules. As I'm sure you've realized. Hey, don't give her all the credit. Is this related to her gambling for time? So, the transfer. Was the same sort of magic we're doing now? Yes. Magic! Small scale, though. Doing it on a larger scale requires a bit more preparation. The council successfully suppressed all available information about it, though. For good reason! What happens if something goes wrong? Well, you don't tend to mess it up more than once. Or try it again after you fail, for that matter. Okay, we are doing some illegal magic in a basement. Stubborn scholars notwithstanding. What do you even call this sort of magic then? Question's irrelevant. Because it's banned.
Badass? I call it badass.
Well, by definition, it's a conduit ritual. But looking past all the smoke and the mirrors and fancy names, you can just call it necromancy. We are trying to raise the dead. That's what this magic is? Somebody died, we want to bring him back? From your hazy memories, a certain word calls out to you. Necromancy. You tried desperately to remember what it meant. Necromancy. Whoa. This fragment of a memory stays with you. Piece together the past. Remember what transpired. And never forget. You are. Who am I? Am I one of the people that was in that first scene, or am I the person that's dead that's being brought back? I'm losing my memories, so maybe the necromancy went wrong or something. Oh wow, we can even walk? Oh. Oh wow, that's a little bit unexpected. I mean, granted, it is kind of basic, but also pretty moody for what they have to work with. Oh, that's gotta be the tree that's going down to the cellar. Terminal house rules. Maddie's rules. Number 1, we welcome both living and dead. Patrons will be served in the order... the... Unlock? I don't know what I did, but okay. That symbol. Okay, Maddie's rules. Yes, number 1, we welcome both living and dead. Patrons will be served in the order they arrived. Number 2, don't ask who's alive. Oh, like a don't ask, don't tell kind of situation? Alright. If someone wants to know, they'll let you know. They'll tell you. Number 3, the dead have 24 hours. Strictly enforced. 24 hours and 5 minutes is not 24 hours. Number 4. No, we don't have Wi-Fi. Dang it. Yes, there's no cell reception. Ether and radio signals don't play nice together. Oh, okay, that's like some otherworldly artifacts. Number 5. Report broken items and other anomalies to staff. We can't clean up your broken glass or spatial rift if we don't know about it. Spatial rift. Okay. Number 6. Don't feed the eidolons? What is an eidolon? Oh, eidolon. A specter or a phantom, but another definition is an ideal person or thing. Okay. They can't eat, and offering them food just reminds them of that cruel fact. Okay, simple rules. Just stick to myself, don't ask people about if they're alive or dead, and don't feed the Eidolons. Am I alive? Am I dead? Maybe that's something that I don't even know. Oh, wow. Is that an iPad where I can order a meal? No? I guess I'll have a look around briefly. It's completely black though, so okay, yeah, let's go. Part 1. Okay, this part looks more like a bar. Is Maddie the bartender? It seems like she owns the place because the rules are considered her rules. The terminal. Carlton, Victoria. Australia, 3053. Excerpts from online reviews. Pretty unremarkable coffee. It's not really a bar, it's a coffee shop. Yeah, barista, not bartender. Barista speaks Chinese but exclusively uses it to mock people to their faces. I'm very self-conscious about my top hat now. Observed little girl running around cafe with knife. Unsupervised. Oh dear. Came down with deep sense of ennui after visiting. Was rudely told to stop being a big dweebus after complaining about burnt taste in coffee. This coffee is some of the best I've ever had. 5 stars. Disclosure, I have no taste buds. Maybe this person's a dead person. The door closes. Maddie sighed and began cleaning a glass. So is that the person that we were walking in as? She glanced up at the person who just walked in. But he didn't seem quite ready to approach the counter. Hey. Mate? Oh, this game is Australian, right? You alright? Haha! You can see me? They are dead. Yeah. Clear as day. You gonna order something? I've been walking around for hours. Nobody was listening to me. I don't know how I ended up here. I think you'll find it was the front door. He chuckled nervously and took a deep breath. Okay, right off the bat, he seems to be dressed pretty distinctly. He's got these beads, which is okay, but then screwdriver set. Are you some kind of a mechanic, maybe? Right. Where am I? This, dearly departed, is the terminal. Carlton's finest. Departed? They say our coffee's to die for. So, I don't really know how to go about this. Ask me anything, man. It's not like you're the first disheveled and disoriented dead dude to drop in. I wonder what the highlighted words mean. Are those things I should be remembering? I hope not, because I already forgot the first one. What does everyone else ask? Well, they generally start with that one. Oh shit. And they always say that. Then there is the embarrassed silence. Alright. I get it. You always just mean to everyone who comes through? Or just the pitiful ones like me?
Just the pitiful ones.
I guess that's consistent. Always felt like people saw me as a pitiful guy.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I promise. You're right. I'm a fucking sad sack. I don't even know how I died. But I bet it was pitiful and meaningless, just like everything else about me. I'm never even gonna have a chance to make things better for myself. I'm stuck like this.
Come on.
And now I'm sitting in a cafe for dead people, falling apart in front of the barista.
Pull yourself together, my dude!
He blinked and slowly came back to Earth.
No breakdowns in the cafe, please. I promise, man. You are okay. I know how it is.
Are you... Hey, no breaking rules.
No.
But I've had 100 people like you walk through the door. So I'm just averagely messy. Can't even do that right.
Kishan? You have 24 hours left on this plane until you have to move on to the next place. And I don't think you want to spend them having one big, long, extended panic attack.
24 hours? Do you think that's long or short?
Oh, shit.
What I'm saying is, everything's okay. Just take some deep breaths. We'll sort this out. I'm sorry. I don't want to be a fuss.
But it's not like I have anything else to be doing. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure? I'm kind of a burden.
You're not. Chin up, mate. Let me tell you about this place. It's pretty cool.
So I first wandered in here about 4 years ago.
And that's how long you've got before you've got to move on. 24 hours.
"24 hours to find out who killed you." That'll be probably a good detective movie, right? Race against time? Is that our job? We gotta find out who killed us? Or are you free to spend it however you like? Some people might want to find out what happened, some people might just want to spend it drinking coffee.
I guess. But what's the point if you have to move onwards at the end anyway? It kind of strips it of meaning. I don't even know if you'd care once you're in the next place.
Will you even remember?
I don't know. Maybe I'm too much of a nihilist to be anything but a constant buzzkill.
Yeah, I guess the pressure sounds like a lot. Honestly, I'm still wrapping my head around all this.
Seems a bit outlandish, doesn't it?
That's the word. I guess it'd be disappointing if you found out that you just died quietly in your sleep or something, though.
Yeah.
Disappointing? Do you want to be murdered? Do you want to die in a freak accident?
Most people don't die from being murdered. It's mostly sickness or old age or lawnmower accidents. Well, they call them accidents. But really, loads of lawnmowers are possessed by evil spirits. That said...
Wait. Hold on. You can't just drop that like it's nothing. Possessed lawnmowers? Seriously?
Anything with spinning blades tend to attract them. Garden equipment, garbage disposals, blenders. They're a right pain in the arse. Gotta exercise the blender at least once a month.
Oh, okay. That's wild. There's evil spirits and stuff in this world. Oh my god. Okay, point taken. So, I don't know if it's weird to ask, but is everyone in here
Dead?
Yeah. You said this was a cafe for dead people. Does that mean it's everyone? Or are some of these people just really into ghost cafes?
Didn't you read the rules, Kishan? That might be an oversimplification. Not everyone in here is dead. But this is one of the only stopping points between here and there. So we get a lot of your type. That's also why the rent is so high. Because those vampires who own the place know we get a lot of foot traffic.
Literal vampires?
No, just baby boomers with lots of money.
Oh, same thing, I guess.
So to answer your question, there are 9 customers in here right now. Out of those 9, yourself included. I'd say 4 or 5 of them are just passing through on their way to the next place.
How can you tell?
Once you've worked here for a while, you get a sort of a sixth sense for this kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Speaking of sixth senses, I've got one for trouble.
You have 2 sixth senses?
That's not the point. Oh. Hello, Ashley, was it? Hello, Ashley.
Ashley was a young girl who'd adopted Maddie and Che a couple years back. Oh, adopted Maddie and Che, as opposed to Maddie and Che adopting Ashley. Okay. Much in the same way that a puppy adopts a squeaky toy. She was ferociously smart and a budding genius. But still a kid, nonetheless. Today, she smelled strongly of motor oil. Her right arm was coated with it. Maddie knew she'd have to help her clean it off the joint later. Yeah, she had some kind of a mechanical arm. And she wore a look on her face that said, "I'm an invincible genius." She was mostly right about that one. And Maddie hated it.
Alright, I know that look. Spit it out. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Cut the crap, kid. What do you need this time? I'm dealing with a customer here.
Oh, I'm not really needing any attention.
I am dealing with a customer. I need someone to hold a joint for me while I screw something in. Don't you have any clamps? We got you a bunch for your birthday last month.
Are the highlighted words the words that appeared in the beginning of the section? When we got a whole bunch of words? I don't know. They seem to be pretty random so far.
They're all being used for other very important things.
They were not.
I'm pretty sure I saw one upstairs about 10 minutes ago. I need a helper!
So if she's got those clamps, but she's still asking for help, maybe she's just lonely.
Ashley, I'm busy. Please!
Hey, I could probably...
Please!
I could...
Ashley, you've gotta let us work.
We're not gonna get anything done if I have to keep going upstairs to hold screwdrivers and confiscate steak knives. Ashley's pout was legendary. But over time, Maddie had grown immune to it. Hey!
No dice.
Uh...
What about Jay? He can help me.
He's in the kitchen, emptying the dishwasher. You know, the dishwasher that you were meant to empty an hour ago?
Oh.
It's really no trouble.
Hey! Why don't I take this guy? He doesn't have anything to do. He's dead.
Ouch. Hey, come on.
Ashley!
I don't have the energy to argue with you. I'm sure he just wants to relax. Dying takes a lot out of you. Also, manners. God, we've talked about this. You've got to be more respectful in front of customers. Please. I'm happy to go upstairs. Really, it's fine. I don't have anything better to do. And I'm super dead. I'm cool with it. Well, that's me, Kishan. Very dead guy. You sure? I can just send her back upstairs. Promise. It's fine. I just sit around and be a pain otherwise.
Perfect! Come on, Pian. We've work to do.
What have we done? What have we gotten ourselves into? Deep down, Maddie knew that she wasn't giving Ashley enough attention. And that was causing her to act out. She felt guilty as hell about it. But at the same time, she didn't think she'd be able to solve that particular problem anytime soon. So these are regular people, right? Well, I'm not sure about Ashley, but Maddie... So the impression I'm getting from this place right now almost feels like everyone stays here permanently. Does Maddie even have a home, or does she stay in this cafe all the time? I don't know. For both their sakes, she had to work on keeping the cafe afloat. Even if it meant that Ashley would be required to deal with stuff on her own for a little while. And she knew she was being callous. Her internal monologue was doing a very good job of whispering cruel nothings to her in quiet moments. But even then, she had to truly wonder if there wasn't... You know, I reckon this place needs more plants.
Ah! God damn it, Shay! Don't sneak up on me like that, you old bastard!
What's on your mind, Maddie? I was drifting off. Did I look like I was thinking weighty thoughts? Extremely. It's nothing important. Just my resting bitch face. Nah. It's different this time. How so? Right now, your expression reminds me of that time you challenged that samurai cosplayer to a fist fight. Oh. You mean the one who barged in? Waving his gift store katana around and demanding satisfaction after I told him I wouldn't put 15 shots in his coffee? That's a weirdly specific facial expression to refer to. What's it look like? The natural reaction of someone who's just been threatened with thousand-fold Nippon steel. You don't have to reenact it. The memory is precious enough that I can picture it clearly. A sort of deep disgust, mixed with a tinge of pity and just a touch of derision. Ha. It me. What a mood. You alright? Real talk. I'm fine. Is this an I'm actually fine? Or more of a I'm having trouble processing and or expressing my feelings and would like the conversation to move on in a different direction, fine? The latter. Barrow. Offer's still open if you'd like to talk things out. In the meantime, sorry. Can I grab that sea towel? My hands are wet.
Oh. Yeah, here you go.
So,
Did you just feel like doing the dishes by hand, or... I could have sworn that I told Ashley to empty the dishwasher earlier. Nah, it's busted. Door latch broke, so we'll have to get someone in to fix it. I don't want to make Ashley wash them by hand anyway. Her arm to get rusty. So I did it. No problem. Makes sense. So anyway, we're gonna have to organize a repair. Unless you want to let Ashley give it a shot. I'd make the call myself. But our landline stopped working last week. Are we not doing well financially? We have a landline? Yes. Ancient technology. You can transmit sound through a physical cable. An elegant tool for a more civilized age. Only works when you pay the phone bill, though. I don't know if it'd be cheaper to get it repaired. Or just to buy a new one and give Ashley the old one for parts. The costs are pretty close, all things considered. Hey, don't stress. You'll worry yourself into an early grave. Hey, you spent 50 years digging holes. Can't talk shit at me about digging myself an early grave, can you, old guy? She keeps calling him an old guy, but he doesn't look that old. I wonder if that's some necromancy or death thing. And he digs holes? Okay. Ow. Old guy. I'll have you know, I'm barely, 170-ish. Where's the lie? It was the middle of a gold rush. Oh, is that how he died? Everyone and his dog was busy digging holes. Only thing different about me is that I eventually started digging up things more interesting than gold. Like a landmine? Psh. Didn't dig up any mobile phones though, did ya? Could've gotten yourself a head start on learning how to work them. Hey, so... I know you're a bit stressed out right now. But I think we need to put in an order for more kitchenware soon. I know. It's another thing that costs money. We're beginning to run out of cutlery, though. It keeps disappearing to somewhere. So I don't know how long I can wait before we get some more. Oh god. I don't know if we can afford that this month. Just, you know. Everything's a bit too pricey right now. No kidding. I can relate. Doesn't help that the coffee cartels keep pushing prices up. Coffee cartels? I don't think the imported 2 suburbs over is part of a cartel. They seem quite nice. You ever spoken to them? They're obviously criminals, with the rates they charge. Holes on my arse. And yet we keep buying from them. Well, yeah. The beans are good, man. It's just everything else on top of them that's stressing me out. Ah. Yes. I'll happily accept the blame of some of that. It's fine. You don't have to. I know it's all on me. I've just gotta figure out how to pay off everything. Everything. And everyone. Pay off everyone? You mean like employees-wise? The time debt we owe to the Council of Death is the absolute last thing I want to think about right now. Council of Death. They mentioned this in the beginning too. Necromancy? The ritual of necromancy is banned by the council. I've lost enough sleep over it already. Hey, I'm here to help. I'm worried about you, you know? You've had a lot of responsibility dropped on you in a very short period of time. Maybe Maddie wasn't always the boss here.
And I can't help but feel a little culpable for that.
I know. Yeah. I know. And you... I can't thank you enough.
Shh. It's alright. Hold yourself together. We'll figure it out, just like we always do.
I just don't want to deal with it, you know?
I get it. And I don't want you to feel like I'm imposing or interfering too much. I know the cafe's yours now. Yeah, so it wasn't always mine. And even though things are a bit much at the moment, I know I keep saying this, Maddie, but I don't know how much time we have to deal with all this before things start falling apart.
Things are already falling apart.
Regardless, you're gonna have to face reality at some point.
Oh my god, I know! I don't need any more reminders from you. Back off, man. The council's always sitting at the back of my mind. I'm doing my best over here. My best is all I can do, okay? Just because you're my best friend, and my old boss, and my mentor, doesn't mean I need you preaching at me about how I need to deal with my problems. Because they're my problems now, not yours.
Alright. No worries. I'll give you some space. Might go check on Ashley. You seen her recently? She's upstairs. Dragged the customer up there, talking about clamps or something. I'd better go rescue them then. Be back in a bit. We have problems with the cafe? And this person, Shay, was my old boss. But I'm assuming we're not related, we're best friends. But then how did the cafe get passed on to me?
God damn it. He's right. We do need more plants in here, don't we?
Okay, I think this is probably a good time to... Well, Kishan's talking about steak or whatever. But yeah, that previous screen was probably a good point to stop off here. Are we allowed to see previous stuff, I wonder? If I pause for a second here? Guess I'll make a save here. It's very stylish, this menu. Although, is it fully functional? I'm not sure. But let's try going back to... What's this? Memories. Okay. Let's get back to the main title here. Well, that was basically the first 40 minutes of Necrobarista at my reading speed. So far, there's a lot of hints of interesting things, but we don't really know what the heck is going on. We have a cafe that's apparently located in a place where dead people have to go by, in order to move on to the next part of their, not life, but existence, I guess? But where does the necro part come from? Well, right now, we know that dead people, they disappear in 24 hours. So maybe in the beginning prologue, what we were trying to do is revive a person who's past their 24 hours already. We don't know how or why or who set these rules, but apparently 24 hours is a limit, which might make sense because the Council of Death is saying that necromancy is a banned thing, right? I really like the presentation. You can tell it's budgeted, but at the same time, this is a visual novel and you can tell they put a lot of effort into each little thing. Most of the animation you'll only ever get to see once. One thing that I feel like I would like more though is if the transitions, the screen transitions, did not depend on me clicking on it. Right now, if you notice a long pause, it's because I haven't clicked onto the next thing yet. And letting the player control their reading speed, that's good, but in transition scenes without any text, I feel like putting the responsibility of advancing the scene on the player could take away some of the cinematic mood and styling effects. Yeah. Actually though, I wonder, is that a thing that's changeable in the options? Again, this is also a very stylish screen, if not a little bit small, but you can even change if there's outlines on the text and all, which is pretty cool. But as far as I can see, text speed only controls how fast the text comes up in one scene, right? But there's no auto text speed setting. You have to advance it yourself, as far as what I can see. So yeah, that's one thing I noticed. I like the music a lot though. I feel like it fits the mood pretty well. But it does seem like it's a pure visual novel. No choices, or unless if it comes up later on, then I don't know. Well, this was a first look of Necrobarista with Welonz. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing it, and feel free to let me know what you thought of the game, and I will see you all in another place in another time. Bye!